Hey everybody, welcome to part 35 of our Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix on PC, 100% full game playthrough. Last episode we saw the end of the Disney Town story as we made our way there with Aqua. We saw that Terra, Ven, and Aqua all tied as the most honorable citizen for the Million Dreams Award. And then when Pete threw a tantrum, we found out exactly how he wound up hooking up with Maleficent to begin with. Oh god, I really hope they're not hooking up. I really hope it's just a business thing. Blech. Alright, well now that that disgusting image is in everyone's head, I believe I already spoiled it at the end of the last episode anyway, and even if I didn't, if you've been following this walkthrough, I've said it a million times. Once we get to Radiant Garden, the world order is the same for all three characters. So in this episode, Aqua will be traveling to Olympus Coliseum, so we'll go see Teen Hercules again and Zack and see how they're doing. We'll also do our command board catch up like we did with Terra and Ven's journey. So we'll do Olympus Coliseum's ridiculously short story, and then we'll go back and do the urn breaking mini game. Then we'll do the honeypot board, the tune board, and I believe we'll have a D-Link or two to level up after this as well. So let's go ahead and get in this. Now, we do have some command melding to do, so here we are outside Radiant Garden where we usually start and stop these now. So, I mean, there's been a little bit of a delay since the last episode if you're watching these fresh as I pump them out, so... I don't think I did any finishers off screen. I think you saw me get Heat Slash 1 and 2, or at least I mentioned it. Right now the big one I'm working towards is Magic Pulse 2. One I've got highlighted with the purple question marks. And to get that one, we need 38,000 command points. So we'll kind of grind that out as we go. The green one is Rama's Judgment. We have to trigger Thunderbolt 11 more times. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll end up getting that one too. Alright, anyway, so command melding. Now, there are a couple that I actually could have done last episode and I missed because I was having another scatterbrained episode, but hey, plenty more scatterbrained episodes to come. Alright, so we are going to combine a Binding Strike with a... Okay, alright, I was about to screw up again, but no, Binding Strike and Magnega to get our Magnet Spiral command. And then we're going to do a Quick Blitz with a Magnera, level 2, not a Magnega, Magnera. And that will get us our Collision Magnet. And then we will also combine, where is it? A Wishing Edge with a Magnera. And that will give us our Money Magnet, which is the last of the special magnet commands. And then one really cool Aqua exclusive magic command we can do right now is we are going to combine a maxed out Blizzaga with that super powered Deep Freeze spell that we got not too long ago. And that gives us the Glacier command. So let's go ahead and switch this out with Glacier, because I do want to start getting that leveled up. And let me just make sure that that is everything we can do, because I really I really don't want to forget anything again. I mean, it's bound to happen, but I am going to at least try to make it so I don't. Alright, that should be everything that we can meld now. We should be caught up. We do have some other really cool commands coming for Aqua, but some of them are in treasure chests, and some of them require a higher Moogle shop level, but we'll be there pretty soon, actually. Okay. Go ahead and hit the old save button. Go ahead and hit the old save button again. I do have a Thundaga command in the deck, so we are definitely going to shoot towards that Rama's Judgment. I mean, to be honest, if I don't unlock it this episode, I'll probably do it off screen. We're leaving. Alright, let's navigate our way over to Olympus Coliseum and start the games.
Stand back, sweet cheeks. I'll take care of this. Hurt, they're all yours!
Sweet cheeks, he says. And then we had to look at his hairy cheeks.
Thunder! Come on!
And bye-bye. Really? Say what survived? Oh crap.
Freeze! Enough! Thunder! Fire!
Boy, those wackos almost made heroes out of us.
Well, maybe if you weren't trying to show off.
Who asked you, kid? You'll understand more when you're older.
And stronger. Strong enough to be a hero.
You think being strong is the same as being a hero?
Sure, mostly. Look how strong Terra is, and he's champion.
Terra.
So, sugar cakes, you got any plans for later? You know, I trained a few heroes in my time. Maybe I could recite you a little epic poetry.
Do you really know Terra?
Of course I do. He's the local hero everybody's going gaga for. Oh, now I get it. You're one of his fans. Everywhere I go, it's Terra this, Terra that. More like Terra Bull.
Oh, no. You see, I just want to track him down.
Yeah, tell me about it, sister. You and the rest of Greece. Kid shows up out of nowhere, goes and wins the first games he ever enters, dazzling the whole town, and then the nudnik up and vanishes.
Everybody says Terra's the real thing. A true hero. I can't wait till I'm that tough.
Right. He's so tough he turned the last schlemiel who faced him into a raving yahoo.
Come on, Phil, be nice.
So you're telling me he isn't here?
Whoa, not so fast. He may not be here right now, but you never know. He could always decide he's going to show up for the games.
Yeah, to defend his title.
And if you enter, there's always a chance you might run into him. I got an idea. I'll sign you up myself. And if you need a trainer, I'd be more than happy to put you through the ropes.
But Phil, I had to practically beg you to agree to train me.
Shh, pipe down, kid. You and she ain't got the same attributes, if you know what I mean.
You know, you're right. Please sign me up for the games. My name is Aqua. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Now, let's start with a few basics.
Thanks, I won't need a trainer.
Ah, women. Never changes. So I suppose you still want me to go and get you signed up. Meet me in the vestibule when you're ready.
Alright, now that Phil's done drooling over us, and we've established that Terra has already been here, let's just scout this area real quick. I wonder if we can get that. Now we should be able to get it. Really? Oh yeah, 'cause we still don't have an air slide yet. There we go. Throw that right over here. Oh, no. We need 56. There we go. Alright, should be 2 more treasure chests here, and then we'll head on in. Now, I believe we established when Ven was here that, that Ven and Terra were here kind of around the same time and just somehow didn't run into each other. So, I mean, as we've already established with the pattern, Aqua's the last one to arrive in this world. Let's head on in. There's our map. Alright. Shouldn't be anything new here right now. Now, just the stuff we made. Alright, so as Ven, we protected the games. Or tried to. As Terra, we won the games. Let's see if Aqua can do the same thing. You ready for this? I'm ready for the games, not you, little horny goat man. We got time limit again. Alright. It's okay, we have Mega Flare. And against these guys. Oh boy.
Gather! Thunder! Fire! Freeze!
Alright, HP increase for winning the games, that's always cool.
All that's left is the final, and still no sign of Terra. The guy I'm supposed to fight is someone else named Zack.
Aqua, right? Hey, I'm Zack, your opponent in the final. Man, finally! Once I beat you, I get to take on Terra.
Terra? Why, I don't understand. Are you saying there's another match after the final?
Uh-oh. Guess you didn't get the memo. Oh, Phil, would you tell her the rules?
Fine, here's how it is. The games are divided into 2 brackets. You got your East, you got your West. The winners from each bracket face off in a championship match. Now, right now, you are competing in the East, and we got no idea about the other side. For all we know, your boy Terra could be cruising through over in the West.
Then I shouldn't be fighting matches here. I should be over there, looking for him.
No, you, can't. It's not allowed. Athletes are expressly forbidden from watching matches in the other bracket.
Did he just make that up? How should I know?
All right, fine. Look, you gotta just stay and fight this match. The 2 athletes I entered defaulted before they made it to the top. Give a guy a break. I got a reputation.
Hey, do it for us too?
All right, then. I'll finish what I started.
You will? Oh, the gods are smiling on me today. I'll be waiting for you in the vestibule. Just tell me when you're ready to go.
A match between Zack and Aqua. This I can't miss.
Ixnay on the action way. You got training to complete.
Oh, that's right. Well, good luck, guys. I'll see you around. Aqua, give it your best out there.
You too.
I am so fired up!
Zack, Terra is a friend of mine. How exactly is it that you know him?
He saved my life. During the last games, this dude named Hades tried to make Terra his pawn of darkness. And he used me to do it. He had some kind of magic, or something, that made me crazy. Gave me weird powers that I turned against Terra. But you know what? Terra freed me. And he didn't need the darkness to do it.
I had no idea.
Well, that's enough with the drama. I guess I'll see you in the ring, huh?
Terra.
Alright, let's go ahead and save. Make our boss backup save for Zack. Actually, let's switch over to our... Nope, wrong one. Let's get the boss deck going. Alright, so we get to fight Zack again. This time as Aqua. Oh, wait. I don't want to make that mistake I made before on Ven's game. So let's keep this on the main one. Alright, Goat Man, let's do this.
I promised Terra I'd face him. Fair and square.
The friendship between boys. It almost makes me jealous. Let's fight.
Defeat Zack. forgot to put a cartwheel command on this deck.
Freeze! Thunder! Yeah!
Gotcha!
Yeah! Take that! Take that!
Gotcha!
Fire!
Who needs a cartwheel? Look at all these crazy commands we got.
Thunder!
Gotcha!
And bye-bye. What the hell? I missed. There we go.
Oh, I lost! I've got a long ways to go if I'm gonna become a hero.
Really? It's you? Here I thought I'd drop in to see which musclehead was up next. And holy hydras, it's just a little girl, a little lassie, a little bluebird.
Hades!
I'm sorry. Is that a mosquito? Where did I put that bug spray?
Mosquito?
So you're Hades. You use Zack and try to cast Terra into the darkness.
So, I take it you're acquainted with the spineless chicken.
Terra is my friend, and I hear he triumphed over the darkness. He's not spineless.
Funny, you know, because I heard different. You see, it was Chickenheart who asked me for a little, shall we say, instruction on how to use darkness in the first place.
Never!
And he was so close to doing it, too, when the sap went and got cold feet! Now, if that ain't cowardly, I don't know what is. But you, my little bluebird, why not flit over here and demonstrate some real courage for the winning team?
The darkness doesn't interest me.
Well, that was rude. A no thank you, your godliness, might have sufficed. Fortunately, I still get to destroy you. Rules say you face me next. And I have a whole lot of darkness with your name on it.
Get back here, Hades! Man, if only I were up against him. Aqua. You gotta avenge me and Terra.
I will.
Alright, so let's make some fixes to this deck that I stupidly forgot about. Fire wheel, let's see what else we can do here. Alright, let's change that focus barrier to renewal barrier. Alright, so we took care of Zack rather easily, and now we gotta take care of Hades. Which is just fine by me. Last time we actually took on Hades was in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix in the Paradox Hades Cup. And to be honest, I'm always down to slap Hades around. Alright, now that our boss deck is fixed and we can actually have a dodge move, here we go. You ready for this? Yeesh, can't you say anything else? Let's go.
Said one-on-one.
No fair, Hades!
I suppose that's in the rules.
Rule number 2. combatants may call for backup. Maybe you better call yours Bluebird.
He's already here!
Don't, Zack. I can do this on my own.
Now look at that. We get to fight a god and a titan. Fire and ice. That is not nice. Yours, Frosty. Yeah, alright.
Fire!
Alright, that's taken care of.
Freeze! Thunder! Yeah! Take that!
Oh, shit.
Farewell!
And bye-bye. Really?
Yeah! Heal! Freeze! Thunder!
There we go. And we got a new command style out of it.
I knew that snow cone wouldn't cut it. I need a real Titan. Stay tuned!
Stupid Hades. Next time I'll put him in his place. Oh yeah, you're the champ! We gotta celebrate!
That won't really be necessary.
Hey, how about one date?
Oh, you mean, no. I have to leave right away. Besides, I still have so much training to do.
Fair enough. And I'm still a work in progress after all.
Huh?
Well, how about this? I become a hero, then we go on a date.
I can't make any promises.
Yes! Great, it's settled. Herohood, here I come.
Oh, it's over already? And I finished today's training in record time. Aqua, what's wrong? Your face is red.
Nothing. You want to be a hero too, right? Strength alone won't make you into one.
Yeah, I know. Strength alone won't make me a true hero. I'm starting to figure that out. I look at you and Zack, and I can tell there's something more.
You've got strength in your heart too. Never stop trying. And one day you might just become a true hero after all. Terra, you too. Keep fighting.
Alright, so we have our dimension link with Zack. Anybody who knows the story of Final Fantasy VII knows that Zack is never getting that date with Aqua. Mark of a Hero Keyblade. Alright, so first things first, let's drop back in here. Let's switch back to our crowd control. Let's equip Mark of a Hero. Let's save. And let's go do our barrel bashing. Urn smashing, excuse me. Break the urns. Get a higher score than Herc. kind of funny how certain commands work and certain ones don't. Alright, we won that one by a pretty good margin. And there is our Sonic Blade attack command. We are done with this. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the 2 command boards that we have not done yet. We will do the 2 board first. Alright, we gotta try to get that Pete D-Link too.
My turn.
What do we got? Oh, okay.
There. Nice. That's the way. Here I go.
And same thing as I've actually been doing right along with Aqua's game. If I don't win these 2 command boards on screen, I'll do them again off screen, and that'll be that.
Somebody call for a hero? I'm a board winner!
Nice.
Nice. Aqua says nice. Yeah, why not?
That's the way. Look at me!
Why, you oughta what, Captain?
There we are!
Oh, getting hit with these small rolls again. I ain't liking that.
Look at me! There we are!
I'm a board winner!
Is that right?
Nice!
doing?
Here goes! Nice!
Look at me!
I'm a board winner!
Alright, well, I don't know what Pete's doing, and I don't think Pete knows what Pete's doing either.
There!
That's more like it.
That's the way.
Ooh. Oh.
There we are!
Here goes! Nice! Nice!
That's a nice little boost in points, isn't it?
Look at me! There we are!
I'm a board winner!
I mean, you're in dead last.
Here goes! That's the way. Nice!
I'm a board winner!
There! That's the way.
Perfect.
Nice! Piece of cake!
Alright, that's one board down. Let's go ahead and save. Then when we do the honeypot board, hopefully we pick up the Pete D-Link and get that out of the way. And again, the Toon board and honeypot board don't have any rare commands that we need.
My turn!
Okay, that's not bad.
There! Nice!
Why, thank you.
Nice!
Oh, yes.
Oh no. Ah, really?
There!
Why, thank you.
That's the way. Nice!
Come on, Aqua, big numbers. Okay.
Here goes! Nice!
You know what? You guys are going to have to go through there.
That's the way.
Yep, that is a good idea. Come on. Come on, 5. Damn bear.
There! Nice! That's the way. I'll catch up.
Ah! Absolutely not.
Why, thank you.
Here goes! Nice!
Yeah,
That's
no
the
point
way.
in screwing around. Let's end this. We'll get the PD link another time.
Nice!
Disguised in shadows, the rogue racer reigns. I am Captain Dark. Captain Dark's ready for action. Did you see that?
Alright, well, while you guys keep losing, I'm gonna make absolute sure
Here
that I win
goes.
on this turn.
That's the way.
Booyah, booyah, happy dance, happy dance.
Piece of cake.
There's our PD link. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Alright, there's our command boards done. Alright, let's drop back down in Radiant Garden. Let's go level up the Zack and PD links. There it is. Hand it over. Alright, that's the Zack D-Link, ranked up. Good old Pete's next. Damn it! Pete up to the second rank, and then we're done with this for now.
Here goes! Yeah! Yeah!
All the D-Links are leveled up. Let's see what we can get from the shop. Sonic Blade we already got. Fire Surge is a new one. That might actually be it. Fuse Barrier. Yeah, okay. Not a lot of new commands. So probably not a whole lot we're going to be able to meld in the next episode, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Alright, let's head on out of here and do our usual report thing. Alright, so command decks, we got a few new commands. Not really a ton of stuff. I've got so much shit that I need to sell off. Alright, we got the Zack and Pete D-Links both up to their maximum power. So one thing I am going to do off screen, like I said, is this Thunderbolt command style. Not Thunderbolt, Rama's Judgment. I need to activate the Thunderbolt command style 10 more times. I am going to do that off screen. Stats, we have our Diamond Dust command style. And for our report, we have the Olympus Coliseum story. We have the Tune Board and Honeypot Board. And the Break the Urns added. For hit counts, we have Hero's Entrance and Fruit Shot, and then Hero's Pride and Rumble Rave. All from the Zack and Pete D-Links. Character files, we have everybody from Olympus Coliseum and 100 Acre Wood unlocked. Unversed, we got Jelly Shade, Yellow Mustard, Buckle Bruiser, and Axe Flapper. Command collection is getting there. We've got 2 more attack commands, a few magic commands left because, again, Aqua has more magic commands than Terra or Ven. Yeah, still missing some item commands here. Shit, what the hell is that one? So I'm still missing the Mega Ether and the Mega Elixir, and then, of course, the Ice Creams. Still missing quite a few movement commands. We'll get to, I mean, just like the other 2 games, we'll fill these in as we go. I mean, you know, by the time we get to the Keyblade Graveyard and Mirage Arena, we'll be more or less done. Treasures, we have every treasure chest in the game thus far. Sticker album, we're missing 1 in most of the worlds, but we did get the 1 in Olympus Coliseum, so, you know, that's good. Alright, so, I mean, the command boards went really well. We got pretty lucky with the D-Link rank drops, so even with the extra odds and ends, this was still a pretty short episode, but I mean, this is where we're going to stop this one. So, again, the pattern continues, as it will for the rest of the game, where Aqua is the last one to visit each world. She is the one that ultimately sees whatever resolution we're going to see in each world. So with Olympus Coliseum done, we will head to Deep Space in the next episode to see how that story turns out. Of course, I will go and check off screen to see if there's anything else that we can meld right now. I don't think there's going to be with the minimal amount of new commands that we got, but I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm also going to go ahead and trigger the Thunderbolt command style a few more times to get that Rama's Judgment, so we'll touch upon that when we come back just to show that it's done. And yeah, that's about it. So, as always, thank you all for watching. Hope you're enjoying the story so far. The conclusion of Olympus Coliseum. And until next time, my friends, May your heart be your guiding key.